Hi everyone, my name is Steffie, and God has a message that I would like to share to you today. So, these days have been very hard for the most of us. This pandemic is really tough and has shown us that no matter how we work hard for something, no matter how we devote ourselves into something, our time and effort, still everything is subject to change. The other day I was talking to my husband and we were like discussing about our plans, our goals for this year. But it's really hard to finalize something. It's really hard to finalize goals and plan because everything seems so uncertain. Everything can change into a snap. Tomorrow it's different. We have planned this and then tomorrow things happens differently. It's extra. There are some aspects of our lives that is extra uncertain at this time. But the Lord will speak to us today on how to deal with life's uncertainties. Let's open our Bible to Psalms chapter 46 verses 10 and 11. So he says, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted in the earth. And the Lord Almighty is with us. The God of Jacob is our fortress." So sabi sa verse na to, be still. Kung isipin natin, parang it's easier said than done. Parang paano ka naman magiging still kapag sobrang pressured ka dahil hindi mo alam kung ano yung mangyayari sa future. Paano yung may mga anak ka, may maliit kang mga anak, tapos nawalan ka ng work, nagsara yung business mo, tapos may financial challenges ka. So, paano magiging be still? So, yun yung madalas na nagiging reaction natin sa mga bagay-bagay. But God showed us two ways to help us in this kind of situation. Two easy ways to help us in this kind of situation. And the first step would be, cling to the one who knows your future. See, alam nyo, most of the time, this is what we tend to forget. When we are facing trials, we always look into the trials or the challenges first. Dun sa mga problema natin, laging dun tayo nafo-focus. Ang nangyayari, na-overwhelm yung mind natin. And then, naapektuhan na yung mga actions natin, nagmamanifest na siya sa mga actions natin. Nagkakaroon na tayo ng depression, nagkakaroon na tayo ng anxiety. And then sometimes dumadating tayo sa point na nakakagawa na tayo ng hindi magagandang bagay. Pero but we have to remember, whatever we focus on becomes magnified. So kung masyado tayo nagfo-focus dun sa mga problema natin, sa challenges natin sa buhay, mas lalo siyang lalaki, nag-worse yung situation kasi yung utak natin naka-cloud masyado ng mga bagay na yun. And of course, as a human, we have emotions. So kapag nangyari sa atin yung mga bagay na yun, si emotions, and then we focus on that, trials and challenges, si emotions ngayon papasok, mag-take over na ngayon sa mind and heart natin. So hanggang sa sobra ng devastated, sobra ng gulo ng utak natin, nagpapanik na tayo, hindi na natin alam ang gagawin. So mga kapatid, this is what we have to do. We have to change our mindset. Kailangan natin i-reverse yung mindset natin. So yes, okay, nandyan yung problema. Pagdating ng problema, we have to look to God first. Kailangan natin humingi agad sa Kanya ng help. Kailangan natin kausapin si Lord. We have to cling to Him first. And then, we can look into these challenges and you would see there's a big difference. You will have peace in your heart. You will have wisdom on how to handle it. Meron kang understanding, ipapaintindi sa iyo ni Lord. And once we focus with the Lord and He becomes magnified, everything will change. Everything will change. So the Bible doesn't say that there will be no challenges, there will be no storms, calamities, or trials in our lives. In fact, sinasabi nga nila na talagang darating yun. They give a lot of examples or they have a lot of stories about it. The purpose of it is to strengthen your faith and your trust to the Lord. So we have to keep that in mind, that the Lord is the author of our life. So siya ang sumulat ng buhay natin. So alam niya kung ano yung past mo, alam niya yung nangyayari sa iyo ngayon, at definitely alam niya kung ano yung future, alam niya yung dulo, hanggang saan, kung ano yung mangyayari sa buhay mo. He is the only certain in this life. He is the only certain in our life. No matter what the outcome of every situation, it's known to Him. Alam niya na yun. Whatever is the result, alam niya na yun. And He has a promise. He promised to never leave us and nor forsake us if we draw near to Him. So you are not alone, and your future is held in His hands. Always remember that. And the second is, lay down your expectations and wait. Do you remember the story about Israelites and Moses? Do you remember how long Israelites waited until God delivered them from slavery? 400 years. Opo, 400 years po silang naghintay. And they got very frustrated when God instructed Moses to bring them into the mountain instead of bringing them to Canaan. So yun yung pinakahihintay nila. Tapos binitin pa sila. So because of their delayed expectations, it led them to poor decisions. So most of them, they rejected God and pursued whatever pleased them. If you ever felt frustrated by an uncertain season that lasts longer than you expected, you are not alone. Napakahirap pong maghintay. Ang hirap-hirap maghintay. Gigising ka sa umaga and then mafe-feel mo na, kailan kaya ayos yung buhay namin? Kailan kaya magiging maayos yung relasyon namin? Ng asawa ko, ng kaibigan ko, ng best friend ko. Kailan kaya matatapos tong pandemic? Kailan kaya magiging normal na ulit ang buhay ng mga tao na hindi na kailangan magsuot ng mask and face shield? Kailan kaya makakalabas na ulit yung mga bata para makapaglaro? Diba? But always remember that your waiting is never wasted. And God never withdrew His promises. Never naman pong binawi ni Lord ang promise niya. Never. He lets us wait because He is preparing us for it. It's part of the process. So if you find yourself being weary in waiting, do what the Israelites forgot to do. Look for the evidence of God's presence in your life. Look back on what He has done for you. Usually, yun yung nakakalimutan po natin. Laging, napaka-needy po kasi ng mga tao. Napaka-needy natin. Lagi tayong may hinahana. We wanted more. Ang taas ng expectations natin. Pero ang timeline ni God, ang timeline ni Lord ay iba sa timeline mo. Pero ang faithfulness niya, walang katulad. Pag sinabi ni Lord na gagawin niya ito, gagawin niya. At napakarami pong promises ni Lord sa Bible. Lahat po yun natupad. Lahat po yun tinutupad niya. So we have to stop expecting instant success. Lagi ho tayong nagmamadali. Kasi nga po ayaw natin naghihintay. Diba? But we have to stop that. Trust in God. As we once did, always trust in Him and allow Him to grow you in His pace. And now I will end this message by asking you again, how do you deal in your life's uncertainties? And I will remind you again, be still, let go, and give the pen to the author of your life. And know that He is God. As you become small, God becomes big. Lay down your expectation. Surrender your will and accept His will. Let go and let God. And always, always remember that He is in control.